Well, our tailgate's not opening, and this is one of our top 5 problems that we're going to be discussing on our first-gen Honda Ridgeline. The first problem we found actually starts under the hood. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, on the front side of our vehicle, we ended up hearing a squeaky noise coming from the front side of the engine. Now, of course, this can be caused by multiple issues, and one of them being a crooked serpentine belt idler pulley. Now, Honda is aware of this situation to the point where they actually made a replacement shim to correct the angle of the idler pulley. Now, in our particular case, that was not the problem. Our bearing on our idler pulley was actually bad. So what we did was we went to our website at oneao.com. We ordered an idler pulley, the belt tensioner, and the belt itself, and went ahead and fixed our problem. Now, number 2 of our top 5 is actually located underneath the hood as well. And when we drove in this vehicle, we found that as we pressed on that accelerator pedal, it had little to no power. Once we got set up and we did our proper diagnostics, we found that the throttle position sensor was failing, had poor voltage going to it. In order to solve this issue, you want to go ahead and replace the throttle position sensor and or the complete unit here to go ahead and solve that problem. And number 3 out of the 5 is going to be a transmission shifting issue when it doesn't want to shift into 4th gear properly. It could be a weak shift, a no shift, or a hard shift. First thing you want to do is check underneath for fluid leaks, and you want to check the level on that transmission for that fluid capacity. Now, if everything checks out okay there, bring it on over to the Honda dealer. They can go ahead and flash that TCM, which is the transmission control module, and it should fix your problem. Number 4, if you're driving the vehicle and while you're making a turn, you can hear a noise from the rear end, as well as feeling some shaking, well, that could be coming from any of your driveline or suspension components. However, we did find that our rear differential was the problem. By simply performing a rear differential service and replacing that fluid can solve that problem. Number 5, that pesky tailgate doesn't want to drop down or swing open. Well, we went ahead and removed the cover here so we can show you how complex this actually is. You can see all of the sensor rods here that have plastic locking tabs on here. We have cables, we have latches over here, and pivot points all over the place that require lubrication. Inspect these plastic clips, make sure nothing is broken. If any of these rods are bent abnormally, that could be causing that problem as well. Go ahead and lubricate, inspect, check everything out, and at that point there, you should be all set.